Welcome back as we continue our dive into the ever-increasing cost of keeping a decent roof over your head in Houston, Texas. Now, as we just discussed, the cost of all levels of housing have rapidly increased. So does that mean the dream of home ownership will move beyond the reach of the working class? Or is the current scarcity a temporary condition? Panel, some on the left see housing as a basic human right and want a great deal more government intervention. Let's continue our conversation with Jessica Colon.
Sure. You know, this comes with the cost of having a big city that is exploding with growth like Houston is. And as I was saying, it's not just about Houston, it's our entire region that is growing by leaps and bounds. And so, you know, there's only so much land available now, and you're seeing a lot of that land that maybe had 40 homes on it, and maybe you had some renters and you had some folks that have lived there for 50 years. Now those plots have come together and a high rise is going up, and that's bringing the cost of home ownership up in Houston. We're seeing these high rises come up all over the place, inside the loop, inside the Beltway. So as we expand, you know, it comes down to, are you going to live in the city? Our concerns here are not unique to Houston. This is what every big city faces. The questions everyone that wants to live in the city faces. If you want to live downtown, if you want to live close to the city, the cost of a home tends to increase. So we don't want to price ourselves out of the market in Houston or in Texas. What ultimately is going to be the deciding factor on that for a lot of families is property taxes. And we have to do something about lowering our property taxes here.
Sue Lovell, are there good public-private partnerships that can alleviate some of the problems we're seeing?
Well, yes and no. The private partnerships that I see right now, there's about 85 of them that are in place, actually takes all that property and that off the tax rolls. That's a lot of money to be lost to property tax to the city, and I think is going to put us in a crisis in the future. You know, right now it is absolutely a seller's market in the housing. Someday it'll be a buyer's. The most important thing is in apartments. Right now, the cost of apartments are very high. And for the people that don't want to spend half of their income on rent, the availability of lower cost apartments are disappearing, and they're not there, and there's no replenishment of that. So it brings a real crisis.
All right, Bill King. In the city of Houston, 60% of the residents rent, and that's rising. Is that a trouble marker for you?
Well, you know, we're a young city, and there's a lot of young people that don't want to own a home, and that'll change as they get older. That's just part of the natural process. But, you know, look, we're making it very difficult in the city to develop affordable housing, and I'm not a big fan of the government getting involved in this, because every time they do, they screw it up. And we had $1 billion of money to give away to help people whose homes were damaged in Harvey, and we couldn't even figure out how to give money away. That's, you know, not promising for something more complicated. I think you got to create a value proposition. We keep raising property taxes, just double the water rates. We have a drainage fee that we then didn't spend on drainage. They're talking about putting in a garbage fee. I mean, all of these things, school districts is an issue. You've got to create a value proposition. We're not doing that in Houston right now. And by the way, Houston is not growing. The region is, the city's not.
All right, tomorrow, last 20 seconds to you. Half of the folks in Houston spend a third of their income on housing. Is that a problem?
Yes, it is a problem because of the densification that the city allowed with Chapter 42 being implemented, and where you used to have one single house, you have 6 units, and the units that are built in that where that single house is, the homeowners or the people that used to live there cannot afford it and cannot move back.
Got to leave it there.